Cinderella.
I can just get a new hat.
Make sure you don't have touch your face.
How dare you!
Mother!
Ah, how can mother choose between two such extraordinary daughters?
Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters, jealous of her beauty and gentle ways, treated her like a servant. They weren't very nice people.
Ugly both inside and out.
Hey!
To Cinderella, this seemed a day like any other. Little did she know that today was the day she would meet her own true love. For on this day, the prince decided to visit the village in disguise.
And let me tell you, here's a key pipe.
Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Cinderella.
I beg your pardon?
Cinderella. I like to sit by the fire and the cinders fly.
Ah, Cinderella. I like it. So tell me, Cinderella, what would someone have to do to find himself in your good graces?
Who wants to know?
Let's just say, a charming stranger?
Oh my. I'm not sure I want to meet this stranger. He probably has no idea how a girl needs to be treated.
Like a princess, I suppose?
No, like a person with kindness and respect.
You aren't like most girls, are you?
I suppose I'm not.
Cinderella! I thought I told you never to talk to strangers. And that certainly includes this suspicious-looking character.
I'm so sorry, stepmother. I have to go.
I hope I see you again, Cinderella.
I don't call you worthless creature. I don't know why I'm so nice to that child. How goes?
The prince was speechless.
I'm speechless.
There was something about that girl.
I have to see her again.
He had to see her again.
I just said that.
There you are, Your Highness. Why? Why do you insist on going out of that disguise? I just don't get it.
Not now, Lionel. I'm busy.
I beg of you, Your Highness. If anything happens to you, it'll be my head.
I'm fine, Lionel. Besides, I'm having a great time. No one is treating me like a prince. What a relief to be amongst real people.
Listen to me. I'm a real person. He's a real person. Doesn't that tell you anything? Believe me, you don't want to be a real person. Besides, they're all out there wishing they could be you.
Because they have no idea what it's really like.
Help me out here. You're rich, live in a gorgeous castle, and you have beautiful women throwing themselves at your feet. Where's the problem? Uh-oh, here comes the problem.
Royal Highness, Queen Constantina, and His Royal Majesty, King Maximilian III.
How happy you must be to see me. Thank you, and mwah, mwah, kisses for you all. Thank you, mwah, mwah. Oh, you're all that affections. I'm so funny. Thank you, mwah, what a royal privilege. Thank you, mwah. Now, where is my son? I don't know, Your Majesty. But it is said that he has gone out in disguise amongst the peasants again. I don't understand why he insists on visiting the village. Commoners are so, well, common. Don't you agree? Yes, Your Majesty. Do you think it was because he was adopted?
No, dear.
Haven't I been a wonderful mother all these years?
Yes, dear.
Haven't I given him everything he's ever wanted?
Yes, dear.
Did I do anything wrong?
Yes, dear.
What did you just say?
No, dear. Never. You can never do anything wrong.
Lionel! Is
article and I wanted him to be happy.
Happiness has nothing to do with it. I mean, of course we want you to be happy, but you do have certain obligations. What your mother is trying to say is, we think it's time you chose a bride and produced an heir. After all, someday soon this entire kingdom will be yours.
Listen, all I ask is that you let me choose a bride myself, in my own way. And I guess I have this silly idea that I want to be in love when I get married, like you are.
Like we are. Well, yes, of course.
It's like no touching. Yes, darling, but there's nothing saying you can't fall in love at the ball. Happens all the time. Now, should we go through the menus with you?
You never listen to me.
Or should we order the same as last time? Where did he go? Well, no matter. Courage!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Announce this at once. The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball? The prince is giving a ball?
That's right. Announce it to every village in the kingdom. Come along, dear. We have so much to do. And pick up your round.
Her Royal Highness, we hereby announce that the prince is giving a ball. I would like to His Royal Highness, Christopher Wood, when the mere fire, Carl Alexander, Prince Paul Reginald, and so on. Hurry! Gregory James is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball!
My daughter's looking dreamy eyed.
The prince is giving a ball!
They say he wants to find the
He
bride.
made her with the ball! If only he proposed to me. My birthday boy proposed to me. Why shouldn't he propose to me? Wish I had a fairy friend.
Like you can turn the prince's head.
The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball! His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, son of Her Majesty, Queen Constantina, Charlotte Carter, Wendy and Macy.
Macy?
Macy, mother in hand, is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball! I wish I could get it right to me. I wish I were here. I wish I were a older girl. I wish I were a younger girl. I wish I were a human girl. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, son of His Majesty, King Maximilian, Geoffrey Ladislaus, Leopold Sidney, Frederick John is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
Cinderella, have you finished cleaning the kitchen yet?
Not yet, stepmother.
What about in my dress?
And shining my shoes.
No,
Have you even dusted the offices yet?
not yet, stepmother. I haven't had time.
You haven't had time.
No, I was in the village with you.
Guess what you want, Miss Keisha? How else?
Pathetic.
I'm as mild and sweet as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know the spot in my house where no one can stand in my way.
doing down here, Cinderella?
Oh, I was just wondering about the ball, stepmother, and I thought I might be able to.
I suppose you think the princess will take one look at you and fall madly in love.
No, I didn't mean it in that way.
Take my advice, Cinderella. Know your place and be satisfied with what you've got. I promise you, you'll be much happier. Now, I think I'll take my tea upstairs. I've got to get to my nest. I want to look my best for ball tomorrow evening. And I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted.
I'm tired too, stepmother.
Then I suppose you should get some rest. After you finish your chores, plus the washing and ironing.
Yes, stepmother.
And don't forget the hot water, Cinderella. Ha 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 ha.
Yes, stepmother.
Let's move on. So tell me, Minerva, what are you you going to say to the prince?
Well, you said show was more to me than mere beauty, so I thought I'd recite a poem.
A poem?
What's wrong with that? Ships and curse!
Whatever you do, girls, you must let the prince know how clever you are. Men can't stand to be around such women.
Yes, Mother.
For heaven's sake, Cinderella, stop smashing yourself.
You know I get help, Mother. You know how I get itchy when I'm nervous?
And tell me, Calliope, what are you going to say to the prince?
Well, Mother, I've been working on my naturally infectious laughter.
Excuse me?
Tonight, I will laugh infectiously at all the prince's jokes. Oh, Your Highness, that's so amusing.
Whatever you do, Calliope, try not to snort. And Minerva, you must try to stop smashing yourself. Remember, girls, we hide our flaws
Until after the wedding.
But shouldn't a man love you for who you are, in spite of everything?
How quaint. And tell me, Cinderella, what did you say to capture the prince?
I don't know.
Of course you don't.
But whatever I said, he would know we were meant for each other. And then he'd smile and kiss my hand.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Say it again, Cinderella.
Rubbish! This isn't about love. This is about marriage. Have I taught you girls nothing? Let's go. Some people have to be ready for the ball.
Good night, Cinderella.
Sweet dreams, Cinderella.
Go to the ball? Me? Why would I want to go to the ball? I'd much rather sit here by the fire. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wings of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I am in the royal house of all places. I am chatting with the prince and king and queen, and the color of my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apathy. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. Oh, Your Highness, you like my gown? Oh, you shouldn't say such things. Of course I dance with you. Oh, I wish I could go to the ball.
They're all a fiddly dee, fiddly coddly doo, and all the dreams in the world are
Who are you?
I'm your fairy godmother.
Really?
Well, yeah. Couldn't you tell by the types of wings? What do you think I was? Tinkerbell?
Well, are you sure you're really my fairy godmother?
Do you have a problem with this? Because if you...
Hold your own, fiddly, fiddly, frowning girl, and all the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the door. What are you doing here? How many times have I told you not to run ahead like that? You're just not ready to talk to real people.
But I've been getting all A's in fairy training.
I know, and you're one of my best students, but that still doesn't make it right.
Excuse me.
Yes, dear.
I'm a little confused. Who are you people?
I'm your fairy godmother.
Then, what are you?
Kind of a fairy godmother in training.
I'm gonna be a real fairy godmother someday.
Sure you are.
And I'm gonna make little girls' dreams come true.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
Sorry.
I've always dreamt that someone would come and take me away from here.
Cinderella, if you want to get out of here, you're going to have to do it yourself. But there's nothing keeping you from walking out that door.
You haven't met my stepmother.
You wanna know what her problem is? She can't handle how fabulous you are.
Fabulous? Me?
You see anybody else in this room?
Those three are all I've got. Before my father died, I promised him that we'd stay together, as a family.
Cinderella, this can't be what your father had in mind for you.
I've dreamt about leaving so many times.
That's the problem with most people. They dream about what they want instead of really doing it.
Oh, I wish. But I guess wishing's no good either.
Well, everything starts with a wish.
You want to know what I was wishing before you guys came here tonight?
That one of those pumpkins in the yard would turn into a great big golden carriage and take you to the ball.
I guess I know what you're going to say. Fall-de-roll and fiddle-dee-dee.
Fiddly, boddly, boodle.
You're right. It's impossible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage.
Impossible for a plain country pumpkin and a prince to join the marriage.
And it seems like my son with this is like person.
For on the leading of horses, impossible, for the world is full of babies and fools.
Who don't believe in sensible?
And more believe in sense than people say.
And because he's deaf and do just keep building up impossible and
Impossible things are happening every day.
impossible. 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 Impossible.
Wait, if impossible things are happening each and every day, then why shouldn't I have impossible hopes and dreams? Even something as impossible as going to the ball.
Then go to the ball, Cinderella. No one's stopping you but you.
But I don't have a dress or a way to get there or
Just let me take care of that. But there's one thing before I forget. You must leave the ball before the clock strikes 12. It's very important.
before midnight.
Magical and last till midnight. Aside from that, anything else is possible.
It's possible for a plain country pumpkin and a prince to join in marriage.
And things like my son, he's going to turn to person.
All your own to leading of horses, like possible.
For the world is full of babies and fools.
We don't believe in sensible.
I won't believe what sensible people say. And because this happened to you, just keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day.
I'm gonna being set up here.
Mother, are the musicians tuned? Yes, Your Highness. Mother, is the ice sculpture frozen? Yes, Your Majesty.
Excuse me. Hi. I am Snow White. I heard this is the barn for my prince. Is it true?
Yes, dear.
Thank you. Would you happen to know if the prince is single, hot, cute, available?
Yes, dear. Right that way.
Thank you.
Has the decorations been put up?
Yes, Your Highness.
Let's meet your castle, and the birds have whispered that there's a prince inside. Do they speak the truth?
Yes, dear. Right that way.
I shall follow the colors of the wind.
Mother, has the royal finished roasting the royal pig?
Give it a peek in the oven.
What?
I mean, yes, dear. It's delicious, dear. Yummy, yummy, dear.
Is this the way to the ball?
What are you supposed to be?
I am Fiona, and I'm looking for a prince. Anyone to break the spell?
And who are you? I'm Princess Tiana. I keep kissing this frog, but nothing seems to be working.
What are you doing at the ball? I hope they have frog's legs.
Hey, that's my husband you're talking about. Oh, show right that way, and we'll be right with you. Thank you. Good. It sounds like everything's in place.
Mother, I still think you should call us off.
Snowdrop, I've had about enough of this. You're old enough to get married, and it's time you found a bride once and for all. You're going to dance with every girl in the entire kingdom and have a wonderful time, even if it kills you. Mother knows best, dear. Now let the ball begin.
his daughter. Hey, I read that book too. Are you Team Jacob? I guess she's Team Edward. Introducing Miss Ariel, daughter of Trenton. Are you sure you can dance without feet? Introducing Miss Jasmine, daughter of Sultan of Arabia. Introducing Miss Rapunzel. Wow, that's a lot of hair. That's enough.
Are you alright, Sydney?
Just fine. And I'd like to thank you again for this wonderful ball.
Very good. Let the ball continue.
Thank you for the wonderful dance, Your Highness.
It was quite an experience.
Can we dance another?
Perhaps some other time, after I've had a chance to heal.
Call me.
So many beautiful princesses. Surely the prince found the one he's looking for.
And if he doesn't,
Then the ball will never end. I don't think we ordered enough food.
That was awful, Lionel.
Well, these thieves can't get any worse.
I suppose you're right. Okay, who's next?
I am next.
Excuse me, but
I said I'm next. Anybody got a problem with that? No. Anybody? Didn't think so.
Interesting outfit.
Oh, Your Highness, ain't you? I'm fine. I'm the royalty.
So thank you, I guess.
My name is LaQuisha.
What an interesting name.
My mama gave me a name after her Auntie Nisha's best friend, which is an interesting coincidence. That's the same name as my baby daddy's other little girl.
Your baby's daddy?
And Tyrone, you out there, Mari said you is the father, so you need to come and take care of your kids. There's too much booty in the bed.
I know you want me.
Excuse me. We wasn't done yet.
Oh, yes, you were.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Don't be hating on me just because I actually go back and turn you down.
You better run, girl.
Lionel, I'll be right back.
Pardon me, but do you work here?
well, I suppose.
I'm sure you've noticed my two beautiful daughters.
Well, sure the prince has all young ladies in due time.
Girls, go on, Prince. Go on.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Dance with me.
Excuse me?
There's no need to be coy. Look at you. That manly physique. Those handsome chiseled features.
Madam, please.
Surely there's no need to pretend. I know you felt that same sort of something between us. Well, I never.
And with that breath, probably never will.
Lionel, no!
Oh, you're right, Your Highness.
I can't wait for this evening to end.
It's done. It's done.
Do I have to?
I'm afraid so.
Well, let's get it over with.
You first. May I present Miss Minerva Doville. Good luck.
Do you have an itch?
No, Your Highness, why would you say that?
Did you just scratch yourself?
No, I didn't. Ships! They pass in the night. Passing on the ocean of life.
Excuse me?
It's poetry.
Oh.
Ships that pass in the night. That's you and me. On the ocean of life. Don't you get it?
Got it.
Your Highness.
Did I miss something?
Behind
not as beautiful as you are. Dance with me?
Thank you for the wonderful dance, Your Highness.
You know, I have the funniest feeling I've met you somewhere before.
I'm sure I would remember.
Was it last summer at the lake?
No, I can't swim.
Last winter at the lodge?
Up in the mountains?
You go to the mountains too?
No, I just love looking at them. Everyone's staring at us.
Really? I'd forgotten there was anyone else here, except for you.
10 minutes ago I saw you. You looked up when I came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor.
10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured out how do you do. I wanted to ring the bells and fling up my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
so.
Well, you must introduce us. Where are they?
Well, my mother, she...
Yes, dear.
Well, my father, he...
Go on.
I'm sorry, will you excuse me? I have to go. Wait!
Why must you be so rude?
Oh, dear.
It's the couch for you tonight.
Thank God.
What?
Nothing, dear.
That's it. Party's over. I said go! Why did I marry such an idiot?
I'm sure I don't know, dear.
Listen, I don't know what my parents said to upset you, but I apologize.
Oh no, they were wonderful, compared to my family.
I want to meet your family.
No, you don't.
Everyone in your life.
No, really, you don't.
That bad, huh?
They didn't want me to come here tonight.
Well, I'm glad you did. To tell you the truth, I almost didn't come myself.
How could the prince not show up to his own ball?
Don't you think the whole thing was a little weird? Go ahead and laugh, but this is serious. If I'm going to spend the rest of my life with someone, she's got to be
Your devoted servant, forever and ever?
servants at God. What I need is someone I can talk to. You know, I wish.
You know, that's the trouble with most people. They sit at home wishing for something to happen instead of actually doing something about it.
You're right. May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Do you think it's possible to meet someone and know in an instant that she's the one?
It's very possible. I'm sorry, will you excuse me? What do you mean? It's midnight, I have to go. Wait, come back! I don't even know her name.
What about you?
I'm sure he'll choose me. You? The way you snorted on like some kind of bull in heat or something? Well, I would even didn't think I had some kind of rash on my butt. I can't believe how much you scratched in front of him. I was itchy! Well, maybe it wouldn't be so itchy if you took more back. Well, maybe I caught you were sitting on the toilet hour after hour. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Mother!
That's enough, girls. You are both wonderful. I'm sure the prince will choose one of you for his bride. Now, where is that good-for-nothing Cinderella? Why didn't she hear that? Where are she? Cinderella?
She's so lazy. It's not like she has anything better to do.
I'm so sorry I was late, stepmother. How was the ball?
Delightful. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Oh, did any of you get to dance with the prince?
I danced about an hour with him. An hour? Didn't you? Well, of course I did, if you did. Of course I did.
Oh, that sounds too good to be true. Did you know everyone at the ball?
Anyone who's anywhere. Except some princess something or other. I never did quite catch her name.
And, what have you been doing all night, Cinderella?
I've been dreaming, mostly, about what it'd be like to go to the ball and dance with the prince.
You simply can't imagine.
Well, in my dreams, it was beautiful, with an orchestra playing and everyone dancing. And I dreamed the prince and I were dancing.
Stop this! Worst nonsense I've ever heard. The thought of you dancing with the prince? Why, it's preposterous.
Why? Why is that so
Because you're coming, Cinderella. Your mother was coming, and so are you. And you can wash your face and put on a clean dress. But underneath it all, you'll still be coming. That a prince would even consider to take you for his bride? Why,
My
your father was weak. He spoiled you rotten. He filled your head with silly little dreams that will never come true. Never! Now clean this place up. It's a pigsty. Come, girls, let's go to bed.
Father, I know I promised you I'd never leave here, but after tonight, I don't see how I can stay. If only you knew how
change, understand. I deserve better, Father. I deserve to be loved. And that's what I found out tonight. And that's all that really matters.
You gotta do something, boss. Just look at it.
We've done all we can, kid. Sometimes true love just has to take its own course.
Can't we do something?
Look, you know the rules. It's up to them now.
Heck with the rules. I'm going in. Cinderella?
Fairy godmother, it's you.
Cinderella, if you really love him, why don't you let him know?
How can I? Look at me.
Do you really think he fell in love with the fancy gown?
I don't know anymore. If you guys hadn't helped me out.
You didn't need our help. You just thought you did.
Believe in yourself, Cinderella. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, a dream that you wish will come true.
Your Highness, you've been up all night. Please come inside and have something to eat.
I can't eat or rest until we found her.
Your Highness, they've been looking up for her, and there's no trace of her. You may never find her.
No one seems to know who she is or where she's from.
She's out there somewhere. I'm going to try this shoe on the foot of every woman in the kingdom if I have to, until we found her again. Let's go.
So off the prince went in search of his own true love. Unfortunately, things didn't go as well as expected. Foot after foot, toe after toe, the search went on. It started to look like Dorothy and Payless, but the prince wouldn't give up.
I don't shop at Payless. I shop at Target.
They saw flat feet, toe jams, bunions, corns, and one major case of athlete's foot that just wouldn't quit. But on and on they went. All but one, that is. Whoa, son, have you heard? What are you supposed to be? Be gone. Well, son, have you had enough of your silly little tricks yet?
I hate to say it, Your Highness, but we're running out of meat.
Good, then the matter's settled. You're going to marry that nice little Princess Ludmiller from the kingdom down the road, and that will be the end of that. So what is your small little problem? I'm sure you'll get used to it after a while. I will. What? I mean nothing, dear. Yummy, yummy, dear.
I can't give up. Isn't there anyone left?
Well, Well, there's one more house we have to
What are you waiting for? Hurry, bring them in.
Do I have to?
Oh, Your Highness! Oh, Your Majesty, you've come for me at last.
Oh, I know.
We are looking for the girl who left this glass slipper at the ball.
The girl who fits this slipper will be the one who fits in there.
It's my slipper! Give it! Give it to me! No one gets hurt! It's my slipper, you see, it fits me perfectly. No, it's not! It's mine! Mine! What you do is rubbish!
Ladies, that's enough. This always doesn't fit either of you.
Well, that's it then. There's no one left.
Not so fast. There is still one woman left. She's all the way back. Aha! Didn't think it would fit my foot, now did you? No. Who's laughing now? That's cutting off my circulation! Cut it off, you idiot! What's the matter with you people? A blind man can tell how he wants to fix my foot!
Are you sure there's no one left?
No, not a soul.
No one, Your Highness, not even a servant girl.
Take one of my daughters, I beg of you. Calliope has charm. She's really much brighter than she appears. And Minerva, her rash isn't as bad as it looks. Nothing a little ancient could cure.
Madam, I command you to stop this foolishness at once. It's you,
Yes.
Cinderella.
Yes.
You two know each other.
It's always been you.
Of course. There.
It fits.
It fits!
It fits? No!
Well, kid, you did good.
You're not mad at me for interfering?
Sometimes a fairy godmother's gotta do what a fairy godmother's gotta do.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Here you go, kid.
Do you mean it? Am I truly an official fairy godmother?
Sure are.
I'm gonna make little girls' dreams come true!
I wish you would say things like that.
How does the story end? Just as every good fairy tale must. Happily ever after.
Breathe in.